Okay, first question, and they're all scientific notation. That's a good thing because your test is going to be about 40% 5.6 and about 40% 5.3. So the rest of it will be from the other sections. So you got 80% coming from 5.3 and 5.6. So the first one, let's see if they're in order. They're in order going up, I believe. Got two of the same. Okay. Here's the first one. This is 5.6, number 33 in the book. So if you look in 5.6, if you look in the book where the homework questions are, this question will be like number 33. Number 7 online. So this is like everybody's number 7. Did I say it's the same problem? No, I said it's similar. Okay? I have to say that because somebody said, I thought it was the same problem. Okay, now the person that sent this question, I think they might have typed in the right answer and got it wrong. We'll look at it here in a second. Let's see. Yeah. Well, they got 1 0 wrong. See? What's better to have in the bank, $7 million or $79 million?
$79 million.
So which one, is there a difference? That's what I always ask students. I always ask students when I put -5, but the answer is +5. Can you give me credit? Does -5 equal $5 in the bank? No. So is it the same? No. When you're talking about negatives or you're talking about zeros, no, it's not the same. And always ask yourself this one question. If it's this number in the bank and this number in the bank, is there a difference? And 79 million is different from 7,900,000. So, but this is one of those questions that I said most of you would know. Express the number in decimal form. Write it in regular notation. So in this case, y'all know I got my pen fixed. I stole one. Was that y'all that I stole one with? They left them in here. They still gonna get me 2 more. Do you know what their I sent it yesterday. I sent them an email. What's today? Thursday. I sent them an email. No, Wednesday. No, Thursday. I saw the IE person this morning. You know what she said when I said I needed 2 more styluses? I said, when do you think I should get them? Because I'm thinking they're gonna order them. You know what she said? Anybody want to take a guess? Oh, we'll just get them from another room because nobody uses them. You're like, and then one of my students this morning said that their speech teacher turns the Epson projector on. And it shows on, this is a whiteboard. If you look at Pendleton and Easley and Oconee, this board right here is not a smart board, it's a whiteboard. Everybody with me? Mm-hmm. Well, they turn theirs on, and it shows on a smart board, like a Promethean or a smart board. Do they use the smart board? No. They take the Expo markers and write on the smart board with the projector on. I'm sorry, I just have to make fun. When people wear a sign around their neck that says, please make fun of me, I make fun of them. And if you turn on the projector and write on a smart board with a marker, why'd you turn the projector on? I don't understand. 7.9 times 10 to the 6th. So 7.9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the answer is 7,900,000. Yes, that's a test question, but you're only talking about one test question because I don't ask those. I told you, I ask multiplication and division. But good question. Next question. Delete. Next question, and these are 2 questions, but I might show you both of them if they're different. So, because these are all test questions. Oh yeah, this is a test question. So write it down. And this one you're going to use 24.5 over 7 times 10 to the 6th over 10 to the 4th. Now, with exponents, if the bases are the same and you are dividing, what do you do with the exponents? You subtract. So this is 24.5 divided by 7 times 10 to the 6 minus 4. Now, you do not need a calculator to divide 7 into 24.5. You should be able to do that long division in your head. 7 will go into 24 how many times? 3. That leaves a 3 as a remainder. How many times will 7 go into 3.5? 0.3 or 0.5? And what's 6 minus 4?
2.
2. Now, let's look at the directions. What do the directions tell us? Express the answer in decimal notation. So 3.5, and then I'm going to move 1, 2. So 350 should be your answer. Now go ahead and let's take our calculator and check to make sure that I know what I'm doing. Somebody take 24.5 and divide by 7.
3.5.
It's a miracle. So let's take our handy dandy our handy dandy cursor, and let's delete 5,000 zeros. And we feel good about ourselves, so we don't have to put smokestacks on our pickup truck. Question. No comment, nothing, just silence. I get silence. I mean, nothing. Figured that would have got a rise out of somebody. Okay, nobody's going to talk to me. Is it the rain or what?
Yes.
Rain.
Yes, sir.
And a snowflake causes everybody to run in the ditch. In South Carolina, yeah, especially in Anderson. And whatever happens, in the United States, that affects Greenville. So that's why I don't watch local news anymore. I guarantee you, anybody want to bet me? If you watch the local news, because nationally I heard that there was a case of the China virus in Seattle, within the week, it'll affect Greenville. You watch what I say. It'll affect Greenville. They'll be talking about it, scaring the crap out of everybody. Everybody be running around with masks on, wanting inoculated, and don't even have a cure for it yet. I'm sorry. That's what local news is for, to scare the hell out of everybody. All right, let's see if this is the same. Yep, that's the same, so we're not going to do the same question over. If it was different, I was going to do a different one. Is this a test question? 53/13. Yes, that's a test question, maybe one. Now, can we do this one two different ways? Yes, you can do it with common sense, or you can do it with scientific notation. I'm going to do both because I want y'all to succeed in life. I don't want Bernie to have to take care of you. Okay? I want you to raise the bar and try to be the best that you can be. 180,000 divided by 9,000. And what can you do if you just use a little bit of common sense?
2.
Take your handy dandy red marker and do what with the zeros? And how many times will 9 go into 180? Now let's read the directions. So right now that decimal is where? Right here. So I got to move it one place. So that's 2.0 times 10 to the first. Which way do I move this decimal in my head, mentally, to get it back to the way it was. To the right. So that's 2.0 times 10 to the first. Now let's do it the other way. So 180,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.8 times 10 to the fifth over 1, 2, 3. 9.0 times 10 to the third. What's 5 minus 3?
2.
And 1.8 divided by 9. Wait a minute, something's wrong. Something's wrong.
Wouldn't that be 18.0? Or at least 18?
Thank you. Let's see. No. It'd still be 1.8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.8 times 10 to the fifth. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I should be coming up with the same answer. What's 1.8? That's 2.0. I mean, something's wrong. I've got something wrong. The answer is 2 times 10 to the first power. But why am I not coming out with the same question up there? I should be coming out with the same answer. Okay, I'm having a brain bubble. Somebody tell me what's wrong. The answer is here. That's the answer. It should be. But why am I not coming out with the same? 180,000. Let me write it down. 180, 1, 2, 3, divided by 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.8 times 10 to the fifth. 1, 2, 3. 9 times 10 to the third. Okay, I'm doing something wrong. Something.
Why?
I don't know what I'm. Go ahead. Tell me what I'm missing.
Why would you pass the 8 on the first one, but you wouldn't pass the 9 on the second one?
What's the definition of logarithm? What's the definition of scientific notation? Recite it for me. And I hear it quiet.
Moving the decimal to the right of the first non-zero number.
Okay, so what's the first number in 180,000? What's the first number greater than 0? 8? 1.
Oh, I thought we were going from the other side.
No, you always read left to what?
Right.
So, what's the first number greater than 0? 1. So
1.
it goes to between the 1 and 8. What's the first number greater than 0 on the 9,000?
9.
9. So you put it right there. So I must be missing something. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's go up here and see what I'm doing wrong, because I know they did it by scientific notation. There's 12,000. Well, I don't want to do 12,000. Okay, 18,000. Let's do this. So that's going to be 1.8 fraction, or not fraction, shift 8, 10, shift 6, and that's to the what? 5th power, right? That's what I wrote down. See, I got that right. And that's going to be 9.0. Oops, I got to put my cursor there. 9.0, shift 8, 10, shift up, and what did I get? 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then okay, somebody take 1.8 and divide by 9. That's what I'm doing wrong. I knew I was doing something wrong. That's what I'm doing wrong. I was doing it in my head, and I said that was 2. That's the answer. So in this case, Hubie needed to use daggum calculator because he was doing math wrong. But then I tell you, when I said I was missing something, I was doing something wrong. And there it is. There. Now then, where do we put the decimal? Right there. Because it's right here right now. So that is 2 times 10 to the 2 blank 1. Which way do I move this decimal in my head to get it back to the point 2? I want somebody to say either left or right. Which way do I move this decimal right here in my head to get it back to the way it looked?
Left.
Left. And that is 2.0 times 10 to the first power. I'm sorry about that slight mistake. I knew better than that. 1.8 divided by 9 is not 2, it's 0.2. I told you I needed to go home and watch movies and eat pizza and drink milk. What are y'all gonna do? Everybody's going to work, right? Netflix, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so y'all have a good weekend. Y'all work 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, 5.6, and I will see y'all Monday.
Awesome.
As I said, going home.